Deuce, unfortunately, Saints still trying to figure out this offense. Nothing doing today in the red zone, unfortunately. Groupie had a pretty successful day right up till the end. At least he was one of the brighter spots, you could say, for the offense, providing the only points for the team this game. But, man, just that inability to get into the end zone again, haunting this Saints squad.
Well, and look, 400 yards of offense. You're not figuring it out. You know what you're doing. You're not executing in the red zone. That's your problem. You know what you're doing, but you're not executing. The first time that you're down there, you had a guy that had it, we'll call it a glitch. He just forgot to play.
Yeah.
He doesn't run the play. The play before that, Rashid, he goes down, the ball is low. It's got to be low because of the placement of the safety. He drops it. He gets hit. He drops it, though. You've got to make that catch. That was the first one. The next couple of times you get down there, you had a holding call, 2 holding calls that back you up. The other time, you stare down where you want to go with the football, and the safety reads the quarterback eyes. He jumps it. That's a pick 6. That's not on the defense. That's on the offense. Next time you're down there, you don't take care of the football. Defense does an outstanding job of punching it out. So I don't say that you don't figure it out. You know what you're doing. You're not executing. That's the problem.
Looking at some of the problems, too, with this defense. Able to get the 2 takeaways in the game, but, man, just getting gashed on the ground way too much.
Well, I agree with you 100%, and you knew Atlanta was going to run the football. They found a zone play that they liked, and they kept running it over and over and over again. They won the line of scrimmage. That's where the game was lost. There was a couple times that the Saints were able to get a little pressure on the quarterback, but he was swift enough to move and, just buy some time, and, you don't come up with a sack. And then, there was a drive or two where the Saints looked like the Saints of old as far as just being physical, but, it's just you lost the line of scrimmage. That's what happened, and Atlanta was able to kind of do some of the things that they wanted to do, and, you ended up getting beat.
What did you think of the day out of a guy like Caden Ellis? Seemed to be pretty active against his old squad.
Well, he's got to be active. I mean, he kind of understood and knew some of the tendencies from that Saints team, and so particularly when they ran the football, hey, if I can shoot the gap, I can make a play here. But, I mean, if you go back and look at it, there were situations where you could have picked on Caden. I'm going to put Caden in coverage. I mean, and so when they were able to, you were able to hit some passes on him. I mean, but when you couldn't do that, he made some plays. So it wasn't like Caden blew it up for you. I think you just didn't pick on him enough, and you knew the scouting report on him. You put him in coverage. You put him in coverage where he has to cover a tight end or a running back, and that's where I'm going with the football.
Deuce, this team's taking a few body blows now, reeling after 2 straight losses. You look at them dropping down now in the division, obviously, to the Atlanta Falcons, but there's still plenty of ball left to play. I hate to put things that way, but it is what it is, and it's true right now. What do you do as this team coming back home now after this tough loss in Atlanta?
Well, regardless if you had won or lost, it would have been great to go up 2 in that division. But, I mean, you were going to have 6 games, whether you won this game or lost this game. And so, you can say we don't need any help, and you truly don't need any help by anybody. But you've got to figure out a way to win a game. Can you figure out a way to win a game? And it's hard to win in the NFL because you have to be able to go out there and execute. When you don't execute, you see the margin. The margin where, hey, look, no touchdown here, you get down here, you don't execute, it's a penalty. It's another penalty. It's a turnover. That's all execution. We can talk about the struggles or they're not doing this. You are moving the football. It's not all of a sudden, we can't move the football. You had over 400 yards of total offense. You're moving the football. You're not executing in the red zone. Everything shortens. Everything is quicker. Everything happens faster. You have to understand what you're doing, and too many guys, or let's just say offensively, you don't know what you're doing.